The week you're in.
Ma, it's tax season.
I know it's tax season.
So we are going to be doing a quick episode today talking about self-employed people and filing their taxes for 2022. And especially if you guys are thinking of buying a home in 2023, this is super important information. Olga is actually has a ton of experience with taxes, correct? 10 years?
Yes, about so. I've been certified, yes.
Okay. So that's one of my favorite things of working with a lender that has tax experience is that, she can guide you as a self-employed person on what needs to be done in order for you to be able to buy a home. Okay. So tell me some of the things, Olga, that you run into over the years with self-employed people when they come to you and they want to buy a house.
So what I see is a lot of write-offs, and nothing is wrong with writing off. IRS has over 400 write-offs for self-employed. But what I see is wrong things written off in the wrong places. There's ways to take a deduction, but if you place it in the right form, in the right place, I can take that deduction back and add it as your income. Versus simplified way, you just write off everything and you end up with nothing. You're in a really bad situation here.
So what we run into a lot is, clients coming to us who are self-employed who make really, really good money. And they think that their pre-qualification is going to be calculated off their gross income, correct?
Yes, that's a huge mistake. I mean, I don't know how many lately calls I get, and a client will say, but I made this much. That's amazing. That's your gross. So when we look at your income as a self-employed, we don't look at gross. We look at net.
Okay.
And that's big misconception out there that the lender would look at your gross.
So what she's saying, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but if you guys really truly are thinking there might be a chance to buy a house in 2023, take the extra 30 minutes to reach out to Olga and have a consultation with her before you do your taxes, before they're filed, and make sure that, this is something where you're not going to kick yourself in, when you're ready to buy and you can't really qualify for anything. We run into this a lot.
Yes.
And also don't they average the 2 years for self-employed people?
They do in most cases, unless you've been in business for 5 years. A lot of times we can compile your years. So what I run into, I have a sole proprietor running their business, say tile. You're a tile setter. You run it. You get to the point where you want to switch to S Corp, right?
Okay.
So
and that's a whole other video we're going to do for you.
So that is still the same business. It doesn't matter that you incorporated, you put it into LLC, you created a name for it. You're still in the same business. So we can combine all of that and make it 5 years.
Okay. So a lot of things come into play, and everybody always thinks that they know everything, but that is just not the case. So it's very easy. Reach out to Olga. She'll run your numbers and let you know, hey, listen, you could still take all these deductions. They just need to be taken in a different way. And she can kind of guide you and your accountant on how it needs to be done in order for you to actually qualify for a decent loan amount, right?
Yes.
Now, with W-2 people, it's a lot easier, right?
It's a lot easier. A lot of people think that, oh my God, I have to file my tax for 2022 in order to qualify for 23. Well, good news for a W-2 employee, we do not need your tax returns. All we need is 30 days of your pay stubs and 2 years of a W-2, period.
Easy peasy. So if you have any additional questions, please reach out to me, reach out to Olga. But definitely something that needs to be done right. And otherwise, you're going to need to wait another year before you could purchase a house.